Hey there, my name's Adam. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough demonstration on this 23 model Cougar. Up here in the front, you have an electric tongue jack. Up behind that is your two 30-pound propane tanks. Turn them on by loosening them up like that. And then you're going to point the regulator to whichever tank you want to pull from first. So I'm pointing at this side. If I have both these open, when this goes empty, it's going to automatically pull from this side, and that'll let you know that this side needs to be filled. That way you can keep running your appliances on gas without turning them off, and you can fill that tank. Right behind that, this has two lithium batteries, and you have a disconnect here, this red button for the batteries. Also, disconnect right here for the lithium batteries. Inside the storage compartment, you have an inverter right here on the top. So with the two solar panels on the roof, you're going to be able to run some of your receptacles on the inside with this inverter on. It's going to be changing the 12 volt to 120 volt, so you can run those receptacles. Also, it's got a couple, this is your solar charger right here. That's the controller. And there's another disconnect switch to disconnect the panels on the roof. Right next to that, it has this is your on-demand water heater. So the only thing on the outside here is the pressure relief right there. And then there's a little inline fuse, little glass fuse, and then an on-off switch. But if you leave that on, you can control it from the inside. Right here in your docking station, this is going to be where your water hookups are. So, to hook city water to the unit, you're going to hook in right here on this port, and this valve, you're going to point it straight down at the city water, and that's how you're going to run your city water. So if you want to fill your fresh tank, you're going to hook into the same spot, turn that blue valve that way, tank fill until your fresh tank's full. When your fresh tank's full, it's going to start spitting out this vent, and then you can just shut it back to city water, and you'll be able to run your pump. Also, there's a black tank flush right here, then outside shower hookup. Make sure your waste outlet is open before you run that black tank flush, because you will fill up the tank pretty quick. So just make sure that valve is open. And the valve on the black tank is right down here. So this is your waste outlet. We have black tank is on the right. That is your toilet water. Gray tank is on the left. That's your shower and sink water. Right here is where you're going to hook up the shore power cord. This is a 30 amp service unit. The plug is a twist lock. Push it in like that. Twist it to the right to lock it into place. Right back here, I believe, is the key TV. Yep. So if you have a satellite dish or campground cable, this is where you're going to hook those in. Right there. TV hookup right here. Here's your furnace vent. And we'll take you on the inside, or first we'll look at the awning. This unit has electric awning. To make an adjustment on the pitch, just pull down on this arm right here. And you do the same thing on the other side to let the water run off. Make sure you're all the way extended like that before you retract the awning. So right here, this unit has the in-command system. The code to get in is 40, so you can change that later. You can hit the light switch right there, turn the lights on, and your water pump switch. You can get to both of those right there from that home screen. Now, to run the awning out, just click awning, and what you'll do, like to run it in, just hold down in until it comes all the way in. And then there's your awning light switch. Go back one. We'll hit slides and jacks. This unit has one slide. It's all the way all the way out. And then those stabilizer jacks on the front and the rear, controlled by this switch right here. So they're down right now, so if we want to bring them up, we'll just hold on in until they're all the way up. And then you can click lights and control these lights individually. And then this is your HVAC. So you've got one air conditioner on this unit. Turn it on. The first option is fan. You can switch the fan speed right here, low or high. The next mode we have cool. We're going to adjust the temperature right here on this side. And you can also change the fan speed. I recommend either high fan or auto fan, especially in the summertime. If you run it on low fan for a while, it tends to freeze up. The next option is heat. This source says gas. That's the only source we have. So adjust the temperature over here, bump that all the way up, and then your furnace is going to kick on. And then that last option is auto. So just set this whatever temperature you like. You know, set it to 74 degrees, and it's going to switch from air conditioner to furnace as it needs to keep that temperature. And then over here you have your settings. You can go through those and look at all your different settings if you want to change something. And that's that on the in command. Below that is the battery heat switch. So the switch is in here just for those lithium batteries on the front. So especially when the temperature gets lower outside, you know, around 30-40 degrees, anything below that, go ahead and turn that switch on while you're charging the batteries. You do not want to charge those batteries cold, so make sure that battery heat switch is on. Above that, here's the controls for the water heater. So real simple controls. Just turn it on and set your temperature. It goes all the way up to 124 degrees, and the water heater will only kick on whenever you open up one of your faucets to call for hot water. Right here on the ceiling is the smoke detector. That takes a 9-volt battery. And over here on the floor, this is the carbon monoxide and propane gas alarm. You need to test this every so often. This doesn't take a battery, it's wired directly to the lithium batteries on the front. Here's the Furrion refrigerator. This is a 12-volt refrigerator. The controls are right down here to adjust the temperature. Next to that we have our range. So when we go to light the range, turn the eye to the flame and then hit the igniter until they light. The oven is the same thing. Put it to the flame, hold that button in, and just keep hitting that sparker until your oven lights, and then you can adjust the temperature all the way up to 500 degrees. Right up here is the exhaust fan and light stove, and your microwave is above that. Inside the bathroom here, we have GFCI outlet right here on the wall. So a lot of the receptacles in this unit are tied into this plug. So if it's tripped like that, come here and reset it by that top switch in case anything stops working for you. Above that is the exhaust fan for the bathroom. Crank that up and the switch is right there. Turn that on. These shower doors, make sure that they're latched in like they are now. You're going to hear that click whenever you're going down the road. Those can break very easily if they're not locked into place and you go pull this thing down the road. Your love seats here, these are plugged into power, and they have massage and heat, also a light underneath. This dinette booth will also make into a bed. This table drops down and you can move the cushions over to make it into a bed. The TV is right here. This strap goes around it for traveling down the road. It's already hooked in to the coax hookup on the back, so you're going to be pulling channels from the roof antenna. There's the storage underneath the bed. And right up there, behind the bed, there's another GFCI outlet, but that one is for the solar. So any outlet that has a yellow sticker on it, you're going to be able to use 120 power just from your solar panel. And right here, behind that cabinet, is your distribution panel. Here's all the 120 breakers. Solar is right there on the bottom. And here's all your 12-volt fuses on the right side. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, go visit our website or give us a call. The link's in the description down below.